Someone once said it perfectly. There are people in this world who climb higher by cutting others down and sewing themselves up. And you know, destinations are achieved through wandering. In reality, those who never leave home are the ones truly lost. No one will stand by you. You'll have to fight your battles on your own. If you've come into this world, you'll have to achieve something great, because in this world, people remember not the talkers, but the doers. And when all attempts to stop you fail, that's when people start calling you crazy. Do you know who the real crazies are? They are the ones who turn insults into applause, just like this boy did. This boy had a deep passion for football. His dream was to one day become a great footballer. But one day he found out that due to a heart condition and weakness in his legs, he would never be able to become a footballer. The doctor said that if he ever set foot on the field again, his life would be in danger. But this boy was not one to give up. Why? Because he was crazy, driven by the passion to become the greatest footballer in the world. He got his heart treated, and one day he stepped onto the football field, and from that day, the history of football changed. New records began to be set in the football world, and this boy made the impossible possible. He was none other than Lionel Messi. Today, Messi is the highest paid athlete in the world. If he had believed the doctors and sat back in despair, he might never have become such a great footballer. But the truth was that Messi didn't believe in the doctors. He believed in himself. And if you too start believing in yourself, believing that you can do anything in this world, then nothing will be able to stop you from achieving it. Someone once said beautifully, "Who says that nature and signature never change? All it takes is one blow. If the blow hits your hand, your signature changes, and if it hits your heart, your nature changes." Friend, dedicate just 1 year of your life to improving yourself. Focus on learning a good skill, on making yourself successful, and then nothing will be able to stop you from succeeding. Let me tell you a story, and the title of this story is Do What the 1% Does. There was a boy who used to attend college. He was very interested in learning about the world's most successful people. He constantly had one question in his mind. What do high achievers do that sets them apart from everyone else? During his college holidays, he went to his grandfather's village to spend time. There, he asked his grandfather, "Grandpa, what do high achievers do in life that makes them so much more successful than everyone else?" His grandfather replied, "Come, let me show you." They went to the market where his grandfather bought 2 seeds. At home, he planted one seed outside the house and the other in a pot indoors. Then he asked, "What do you think? Which plant will grow faster?" The boy replied, "I think the one in the pot will grow faster because it will be safe from the scorching sun, heat, storms, and heavy rain, while the plant outside will remain weak because of these elements." His grandfather said, "Okay, when you come back during your next holidays, I'll answer your question about what high achievers do to get ahead of others." Time passed, and during his next holidays, the boy returned to his grandfather's house and asked, "Grandpa, what happened to those plants?" His grandfather first showed him the indoor plant, which had grown lush and green. The boy said, "See, Grandpa, I told you it would grow well and last long." Then his grandfather said, "Now let me show you the outdoor plant." They went outside, and the boy saw that the outdoor plant had become a huge tree, with its roots spreading far and wide. The boy was astonished and asked his grandfather how this was possible. His grandfather explained, "The outdoor plant had 2 options. Either it would endure the forces of nature and die, or it would fight them and reach the heights of the sky. Meanwhile, the indoor plant chose the safe option. It liked being in the comfort zone, and that's why it remained small." Friends, the point is that if your goal in life is very big, if your thinking is bigger than others, then your tests will also be bigger. No high achiever in this world has ever succeeded without first facing failure, without seeing sorrow before happiness, without dealing with difficulties before ease. And if you believe these things to be true, then why do you get scared when a little difficulty comes your way? Why do you get discouraged? Why do you give up? So, if you also want to become a high achiever, you'll have to face this world despite the dangers. And if you can do that, then nothing will be impossible for you to achieve. So stop living in fear. Use your full potential and energy. Apply all your abilities and keep learning. And by doing this, become one of the high achievers. And I'll say it again, do what the 1% does. Someone once said, when a deer wakes up in the jungle, it thinks that if it doesn't run with all its might, it will be killed. And when a lion wakes up in the jungle, it thinks that if it doesn't run with all its might, it will starve to death. Whether you are a lion or a deer, you have to run. You have to try. If you run to achieve your dreams, if you try to fulfill your dreams, that's great. Otherwise, you'll have to run to fulfill someone else's dreams. Someone else will hire you to fulfill their dreams and will make you work hard for just a small amount of money. It doesn't matter at what stage of life you are standing today, whether you're starting fresh or you're an old player. Everyone has to try, and they have to try with all their might. And someone once said beautifully, "There is much sleep in my eyes, but I don't want to sleep. This is the time to do something. Under no circumstances should I let it slip away." When you make up your mind to do something, no matter how difficult it is, it gets done. Humans just need courage. If someone has courage and determination, then nothing is impossible. Whenever you start to lose heart in life, just remind yourself that if you lose, someone else will win. When a person gets disheartened by something, they feel like everything is over. But in this world, nothing ever truly ends. When one door closes, nature opens many others. A person should never stop in life. There are people in this world who adjust themselves everywhere, who want to be liked by everyone. But in reality, such people are not good. They become your friend in front of you and someone else's friend in front of others. You should stay away from such people. It's better to be alone than with them. And if you are alone, don't think, "I'm alone." Instead, say, "I am enough on my own." So friends, this was my video for today. I hope you liked it. If you did, please don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel. I'll see you in another motivational video. Goodbye.